Shalom. First and foremost, call Loyum, Wakabala, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, YAHWADAH. Double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone who were well, peace, blessings, and salutations unto the hopeful elect tabernacle of David scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. As it is written, the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And we're going to keep bringing this out over and over and over, man. We're going to continue to bring you updates. We're going to stay upon this particular prophecy. And you already know what I'm talking about. Now, this video right here is a must watch. It's about 2 minutes, 30 seconds long. And this is the title, Biden Planning to Protect Us from Cash, beginning December the 13th. And it's based on an executive order that was signed back in March. I believe it was March 9th of this year. And you had a economist who was also an investor and a former CIA official who's basically saying that this is a step towards the end of cash. And we've been telling you, we've been sounding an alarm, so to speak, that they're going to begin to just start doing away with cash. They're going to start to eliminate payment transactions using cash. And for years it's already been penalized every time you use cash. Like, for example, let's say you're moving, right? You gotta, you move into a new spot, a new place. You go to a U-Haul to get you a truck. If you use cash, they're gonna ask you for references. You gotta call two to three different people, all right, so they can confirm you. All right, they gotta hold, I mean, they put you through a process because you're using cash. But when you use a credit card or a debit card, the transaction it goes through and it's pretty quick. All right, so they've already been conditioning us to leave off from using cash. Why? Because they're using gradualism, all these different precursors to this rollout of this beast system, which everything is going to be biometric and digital, and which we've been saying. We sound like a broken record, but now, as you see, it's happening. Okay, so like I said, this video is 2 minutes 30 seconds, so you can watch it, and I'll leave a link to it in the description box. And it's based on this executive order here, and it says ensuring responsible development of digital assets. Okay, and this is the summary. It says this notice invites interested members of the public to provide input pursuant to Executive Order 14067 or 14067 of March 9th, 2022, ensuring responsible development of digital assets. Because they plan on bringing out the CBDCs. That's going to be a global system, but before that happens, it's going to be major crisis that's going to further accelerate this collapse. So once the collapse happened, then they can just smoothly roll this bad boy out. We know what they're doing, man. Like it says, hey, I'm gonna quote it every time. Second Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices. You got to stay up on what this devil is doing. That means that you got to stay up on your watch. All right. It says, in particular, the department invites input, data, and recommendations pertaining to the implications of development and adoption of digital assets and changes in financial market and payment infrastructures for United States consumers, investors, businesses, and for equitable economic growth. All right. And this executive order enables this, and they're saying that it's to go into play by December the 13th, which I'm pretty sure there's something significant about that date for them to actually choose that date. We know the number 13 is very occultic and sacred, you know, to the higher ups. Okay. So this thing is closer than, you know, we believe, man. All right. And, you know, like I said, they already got all the precursors in place, all these different payment systems that are all digital, biometric. You got people making payments through facial recognition in China and other places. All right. You got the Amazon One, the Amazon Pay. You just wave your hand and voila. So it's already happening. Okay. So let me get a couple precepts and close out. So this is more likely gonna be a short video, but I just want to bring this out real quick. Let's go to matter of fact, let me get Ephesians, because once this thing is fully rolled out, and it's gonna be a point in time where your cash is gonna be not accepted anywhere. All them greenbacks, you know, you're used to, you know, paying out of your pocket. You know, once it become you know, prohibited, this is where they're gonna try to sweep you into accepting this system. All right. And it's gonna be a major test, because then they're gonna be like, you know what? Everybody just get the implant, and then they're gonna make it hard for you, because if you don't get that implant, you're not welcome pretty much anywhere. Anywhere where buying and selling is a you know, a thing where you have to, you know, use these services, you won't be allowed. You won't be able to go even through the door. All right. So this is Ephesians 6:11. It says, "Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." All right, and he's coming with them wiles. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Okay, and this is how, you know, the devil coming with, like it says in Second Thessalonians, the second chapter. Even he who's coming is after the working of Satan. So with his left hand power, he's going to deceive the people into accepting this system, where they're going to have no problem, you know, taking that charagma, that imprint, or that implant. And you see how they promoting it is very benevolent. It's convenient. All right, you ain't got to worry about losing your money, your wallet. All your information is going to be there. You know, you have access to everything, but they ain't gonna tell you on the other end. But yeah, you're gonna be closely tracked, monitored. All right, they can you know, cut your money off whenever if they deem you as being uh you being an insurgent. You're not complying with the system, with society. You know, you're scoring low on the uh social credit score system. They can cut you off. That's the type of control they're gonna have over you. And this is the system that they're cornering everybody into. All right, so we got to put on the whole armor, man. Okay, and also we got to be willing to deny ourselves. All right, deny the flesh. Let me get what Yahawashi said, because it's easier said than done right now. While we still can use cash, you know, we still got cards, debit cards. That's, you know, it ain't in our hand. All right, so we still, you know, go about our daily life, and we still can buy and sell and get food and all that. But it's gonna come a point in time where the only way to even do that now, you gotta have that charagma. All right. So you're gonna have to get used to, you know, alternatives, man. Cutting certain things off. Matthew 16:25, it says, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it." All right. And that's the attitude we're gonna have to have. Like, you know, fuck it then, you know. So, this devil is just setting the stage for what's getting ready to happen. And we've been, sounding the alarm. We've been blowing the trumpet. And, for certain, Jake is falling on deaf ears. But we got to continue to blow it. Like the Yahawashi said, if you blow you blow the trumpet and you give an uncertain sound. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah, 1 Corinthians 14, that was Apostle Paul, Salakia. 1 Corinthians 14:8 says, "For if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle?" The scriptures say in 2nd Ezra 16, "Get you ready to the battle and be even as pilgrims upon the earth," because of what's going to be happening in the earth. And we're giving you that alarm system to let you know what's getting ready to happen and to prepare yourself for it. These other Israelite groups that ain't talking about it, they don't have that alarm system. So a lot of their members, a lot of people that follow them, they ain't gonna know what the hell to do. You see? So, we gotta definitely prepare ourselves, man. All right, but the Lord said, let's go to Revelation 3 and 10. I ain't even gotta read Revelation 13. You already know it by heart. Revelation 3 verse 11 says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience." Because the Lord said, "In your patience possess ye your souls." And the word patient, it means to suffer. We have to basically endure everything that's coming down the pipe. Okay, and you gotta go through it without breaking. All right. It says, "I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation," meaning the Lord's going to be with us during the hour of temptation. Okay, because you kept his word, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. All right, and it's going to try everybody, us included. And like these dumbass Christians that say that they're not going to be around for this time period because they're going to be raptured up, pre-tribulation rapture. So they teach that they're not going to have to undergo this trial, and that's a bold-faced lie. And they're going to be the main ones. Well, I'm not going to say all of them because there's Christians that know about this prophecy. All right, and then they're speaking out against it. But you're going to have those that think it's going to just we gonna be up in the cloud. We ain't got nothing to worry about, and they're going to be right down here on the earth as it's happening, and they're going to know what to do. They're going to want to eat. They're going to want to continue to do the things that they're normally used to doing, and they're going to give right in. Same with Israelites, dudes in the knowing. Okay, the scriptures say this, next verse: "Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown." You give in to this devil, he done took your crown from you. You let him take your crown. Now you got a missile stub. That's what when you accept that, you just receive your missile stub. All right. But hey, like it says in Sirach, was it the 19th chapter? "He that resisteth his pleasures, crown of his." Let me see if I can find that. Because people gonna want to save their life just so that they can maintain their pleasures. That's gonna be the main reason why they give in and accept this beast's mark. Sirach 19. Yes, Sirach 19:5 says, "Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned, but he that resisteth pleasures crowneth his life." Okay, so don't let nobody take your crown. Right? You get your pleasures, but you got to take, you got to get this implant. Then you can go and get back in the club and go to watch your Super Bowl or whatever you want to do. All right. So that's pretty much it. I just want to bring this out. Okay. And this is him framing mischief by law, like it says in Psalms the 94th chapter, the 20th verse. He's framing mischief by law, this executive order, okay, coming with that draconian legislations, right? So like I said, I'll leave a link to this video in the description box. Also, I'll leave a link to this as well, so y'all can read it. Brothers want to go into it, but hey, keep your eyes open, man. Stay up on the watch. Measure the times diligently in itself. All right, and with that, I'm gonna give all praise to YAHAWASHI. Shalom.